Joey would always have a plan for who to rob after.
We could rob Ion. We'll be in his place.
Now that I know that he's the wrong Joey, what do I do with this knowledge?
You are a ways away from Algernon right now, is the problem.
Yes, I'm quite some ways away from Algernon.
You can start doubling back to try and get Al.
I am going to fiddle with the Cellstone and try to summon that wizard. And I want to apologize, and I want to tell him that he was right.
He puts his hand over your mouth. He just quietly leads you back behind some trees.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Dude, you're good, man. You know how to work this thing.
Do you know what that is?
It's just how I keep in touch.
It's probably
It's like
the second
it's
most
like-
potent artifact around, aside from your friend's journal or whatever the hell that is.
It's like it's like a letter, but it just goes. You know?
Yes,
Instantly.
I know what communication scrolls are for. Don't think I'm that simple, boy. The problem is, I don't think you know what you have, and I'm not the only one you're tipping off every time you pull that out.
I pull this out daily.
Okay, keep that away as much as you can. What do you need? Why did you call me here? I assume that's why you pulled it out.
Yeah. Okay, the thing is, my friend Joey, he's a little proud. I mean, he's got himself in over his head and all these other people, and we need to get a move on, and I think your magic might be able to help, but he's not going to accept it straight off. I need to butter him up a little bit.
So you're asking me to get you there without making it obvious I got you there.
Yeah, I want it to be like it's his idea, so if you could just give me a second to talk to him.
He just hands you a small roll of something and goes, "Open this when I'm gone."
Oh,
Goodbye.
okay, but no,
He poofs away.
stay. I pull out the rock again. I just wave it in the air.
What are you doing?
Look, no, I've got a plan. You just need to stay here, okay?
Why do I need to stay here?
Because it's for my friend's benefit, you know, it's for his pride, okay? If you just... Alright, just don't listen to what I say, just roll with it. It'll be like a birthday.
Alright.
Okay. Put your fingers in your ears, come on.
He does. He turns around.
Come on, 41 diplomacy.
He's got one middle finger sticking out of each ear pointed at you.
Okay, I go over to Joey. I'm like, Joey, that wizard?
Yeah?
He says that he wants to help us, but I was talking to him earlier. He wants to steal the book, 44 Bluff. You have to stop him.
Okay, but he's not here.
He's right there. He's right there.
Oh, he is right there.
He's right.
Well, let's not ask for his help then.
He's gonna steal the book. We gotta take him out now.
All right. Well, if you say so, Gibniff. Joey just walks over and, with one quick swoop, cuts the wizard's head off.
Okay, I open the scroll with all of these guys and not with Joey.
You have all been teleported to the top of a very large magic carpet.
All?
You're in the air. Yeah.
Including Joey?
No Joey.
Yes!
You have just left the false Joey Hooves with a beheaded wizard, and all of you are on a carpet.
Did Gibna figure out it was a fake Joey Hooves?
Yes.
How did he do it? Was AFK?
After spending quite a bit of time with him on the road, he did begin slipping up.
Oh, I see.
He slowly acted less and less Joey-like.
So, you have control of the carpet. Where are you taking them?
I'm going to tell these guys that they've been lied to by the cowman.
Where is he?
Which I'm sure is not a surprise to them. And I'll tell them that I will let them keep the carpet if we can first go back to the tree and drop me off with the elves.
All right.
Okay.
They do so, and you've just given a band of marauders a flying carpet. Congrats.
I'm sure this will have no effect on the timeline.
And suddenly the Thieves Guild pops into existence.
Didn't say anything. All right. Gibnif is now back at the tree. The elf just smacks you upside the head as he sees you let the carpet get away.
I tell him that I got the wizard beheaded.
He gives you a big thumbs up. Alright. What is your plan now?
Well, now I gotta get back to the future.
Ed, you just killed the only person who could have helped with that. That you knew of.
Yeah, that I know of. I can learn of more.
Sure, there's more than one wizard.
That's true. He could always pull out the stone right now and see who shows
Yep.
up.
In fact, that was the plan.
You pulling out
I'm
the
gonna
stone?
I'm gonna tap out an SOS.
Alright.
Morse code exists, right?
Yeah. It might not be one-to-one with our world, but yes.
Really? Morse code exists?
I'm going to say there's some form of communication.
Based on tapping.
What year is it? Like the year 4?
Yeah, basically. Let's go with that.
Samuel F. Morse has already been born in the year 4.
Nah, that would be too cheesy. Something is definitely coming towards you. Keep the stone out.
I put it under my hat.
Alright, that is not hidden, but it is definitely open enough that it is attracting things. Something
yeah, I
is
want whoever
tearing through
finds
the
it.
woods coming towards you.
Succubi.
Suck you, man.
What? I.
And a wild woman climbs up the tree at you.
Hey, I knew it.
How wild is she?
She appears to be a very, very feral human.
Quick videotape her going wild. I think you'll be able to market this quite successfully.
Wow.
That's bad.
That is.
Bad. You're a bad man, Joey Hooves. I introduce myself as Gibnif Boneson.
She puts her hands around your throat.
I'm actually quite nice once you get to know me.
She has one hand on your throat and is rifling through your pockets with the other.
Rude. I just teleport.
The elf at this point is just backing off. This is shit beyond his caliber.
Clearly, Girls Gone Feral is not gonna do as well on the market.
Probably not. Won't be any lawsuits in the end, though.
They haven't invented law.
I was going to say they'll just kill the people in charge if they feel exploited.
So, you seem to have knowledge beyond most folk around these parts.
She summons a ball of fire in one hand and begins inching it towards your face.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing I was talking about. That right there with the fire. Look, I want to be sent to a different time. You know, the sun rises, the sun sets. I want to do that in a hurry.
She makes a little sun in her hands and starts spinning it around.
Yes, me and my friend there pointing at Algernon. We don't belong now. We're from later. So if you could help us out, I would owe you a major solid.
You're relatively certain she understands the gist of this, although you're not sure how much she comprehends.
Does she understand I'll owe you a major solid?
She
That
grasps
can't
at your
possibly
scarf
happen.
and tries taking it off you.
Yeah. Finest bone silk. You don't want to know where it comes from.
She picks a few threads of it off and makes a small hole in the world from it, using your scarf as silk as spell components. She then
Jesus.
pulls out a larger fireball.
Oh.
A much larger fireball. The tree is starting to wither around you two from the heat. You might want to take a step back.
Whoa, hey, you're a guest here.
At this point, the elf is coming out to try and repair the place, but he's not attacking her. What are you doing?
I guess I'm sort of waiting and seeing. Like, I'm not really sure what to do. I'm gonna roll diplomacy to say, please do not burn down the structure in which we are standing.
She nods and then grabs you, hurling yourself and her to the ground.
Not what I had in mind.
And we'll leave that there for the moment. Minerel, come up with any rituals?
Yes, but also I'd like to try something else before I do that.
Sure.
While looking for rituals, I remembered that I have a sending ritual,
Sure.
and so I'd like considering I probably by now realized that Gibnath is not coming, and something obviously must have happened to him or happened to that group.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try, and I can just take a 10 for this, and I still have enough Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and send a mental message to him if he's anywhere on the same plane as I am.
Well, that's sort of the rub.
What about any when?
Yeah.
Well, this is first to identify if it's the same time period,
No,
or if he's in the
it
same
is not.
time. Okay. Can I send a message back in different places in time?
I can't guarantee it won't come out different, but sure.
How could I do that? Like, is there some kind of ability that I would need?
You'd basically just be trying to take your standard sending and then augment it somehow.
Well, I totally wish right now. I wish I'd picked the Upper Paragon path. That would have been much better for this. Should've been,
Was it Time Traveler?
No, there literally was. It was what was it again? It was
Also, how many
What's
surges
the-
are you down to
yeah.
now, Joey?
There was one called.
Keep
Let me
track
see.
of that.
There's a
Yeah.
Paragon path called Time Bender. Yeah, Time Bender.
That's
Yeah.
great.
I didn't pick it though. I picked Dreamwalker, and that gave me my stupid clone.
Which has saved your ass repeatedly.
Yeah.
Yes. So what do I need to roll to augment it through time? If you're just gonna
History.
let me do that. Okay, I'll take a 10 on
Yeah, you can
Arcana.
take a
so
10 on. You can take a 10 on either if you want, but.
I'm not good at history enough. I don't think I can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, well,
I
you
thought it
took
was-
10 anyway. All right, what's the message you're sending to Gibnith?
I'll keep it brief.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to be
Gibnath?
my pen pal.
Gibnath, where are you? What's happening?
Okay.
It's, from Minerel.
As Gibnith begins falling, his hat starts screaming, Gibnith, where are you? Minerel!
What am I? Humans are so inconsiderate.
So we'll come back to that in a little. You're not hearing a response.
Well, okay. In that case, I'll move on to the rituals to do with this guy, and, I've come to the conclusion that I'm not sure I have any good rituals to dispel his physical form,
Okay.
but I might be able to improvise in some...
Nope.
sir.
Here, I go up and I cast Axe on him.
All right.
What are you doing? No!
Make an attack.
Listen, I have experience freeing minotaurs from their undead.
Oh my god, Joey, you're gonna waste your hit points.
He's the world's leading expert in
I
this sort of
guess
thing.
Just basic melee. Oh, natural 1.
I took out that roll, but you don't hit him. You whiff, mostly because there is no body where you expect there to be body.
Well, I didn't free you, buddy. See you later. I walk.
He actually grasps you around the neck.
Yeah. Listen, what do you want me to do? I tried everything I can think of.
He shoves you back and scrapes in the ground again. Free me.
Which kid, you got any magic?
I'm
What?
trying to work this out. Maybe, well, logically he was trapped here. Basically, his spirit was enchanted into all these different objects, and it comes together when he's put together.
Yeah, just use disenchant.
Where did the gold fit into this?
The gold is just something that's now in Joey's pockets. He's now 150
Oh.
gold richer.
Wait, ask him again,
Where did the gold fit into this?
Joey.
All right.
What?
Okay.
Huh?
What did you ask? Which kid?
You got
Oh,
any magic for
can
that?
you
I
can you magic him? Like magic him
No,
away.
I have an idea. I have an idea. It's cool.
Which kid nods enthusiastically and then mashes his fist into his palm?
I have an idea. You guys aren't
Not
helping.
with that.
What's the idea?
Okay. First of all, I will make a golem of sorts, like the ever golem, but not like the ever golem.
Stop already.
An inanimate golem, or just an inanimate object,
statue.
or something.
I nod in interest.
A statue. Then I'll use transfer enchantment to transfer the enchantments that are binding his soul to the golem, and then I'll let the spell lapse on its own, and it'll crumble into dust until we free it.
It nods enthusiastically, and you can't tell if it's giving you a thumbs up with the sickle or not. It's doing something.
This sounds like a good idea to it, then.
Yep.
Okay. Actually, doesn't. Yeah. Okay.
Let's
that is
give
actually
the undead
real-
lich a more tangible physical form with which to.
Oh, fine. Okay. What was the ritual I used to make artificial Joey again? It was like fabricate object or something like that. What was it called? Do you remember, sir?
Yep.
Can please not do this, please.
It's a good idea.
Here's the problem. That ritual didn't work before except for some horrible, unholy interference.
Well, I'm not trying to create him like a proper physical body to move around in. I'm just trying to make a statue.
Yeah, you're just making a tiny clay statue, I know.
Yeah. I don't even really need magic to do that, do I? I just
Nope.
want the magic is so it will crumble into dust at the end.
Yeah.
You can just
Yeah.
step on it.
What is it called? Fabricate object or something? Oh, Jesus.
You cast fabricate object, roll a d20.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I have like 50 rituals at this point, so I'm not really
We
good at.
gotta make a Rolodex for this, yeah.
cast
Okay,
it.
well, I don't need to roll a counter for that one because I'm going to purposefully botch it so that the clone has the minimum time of like 10 minutes before it crumbles into dust.
So you
Then
take
I'll use transfer enchantment on him to transfer his enchantment into this new created golem.
Alright, all the objects fall to the ground.
Alright, and now we'll just let the spell lapse run its course.
It turns to dust. You have solved this encounter freely.
Great! See, so being smart about stuff can help, Joey.
We'll see. I'm still unconvinced.
You could pick up the magic items if you want.
They're probably not magic anymore. They don't have enchantments.
No, they're magic.
Oh.
I pick up the icicles
Okay,
and the bronze skull. That's all I want.
gotcha.
I pick up everything else and make you take it.
Fine. Everything goes in the loot bag then.
The second loot bag.
I stomp my foot and stand there with my arms crossed.
Fine, I take it all. I take it all.
Okay, I float after you, clapping.
I need to hang out with less magical people. Jesus Christ.
Alright, I should...
Sorry, Joey. Sorry I'm always so right about everything.
You're the reason we're here! And also that there's an evil killer version of me.
The reason we're here is because you've gotten in your mind to like go solve this dumb ion quest we didn't even need to do. The reason we're here is because you wished for some stupid magic book.
I turn upside down and scratch my head at him.
The reason I wished for a magic book was because it was funny at the time.
You guys, it feels really good to not have to give a shit about any of this.
I'm sure it was hilarious, Joey.
You know what?
I'm gonna float in between you two and put my hands up.
Gibnif falls directly on top of Joey.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
Who
what?
would ya?
No, he
Let
falls.
me-
He
let me
falls
drag-
directly on top of Joey, but just as Witch Kid is floating over Joey, so they both fall on him.
Yep.
Wait,
Oh, what?
wait, me,
Where
Joey?
the hell
You,
did
Joey.
Joey? Oh, there's Joey.
Givnaf, I just checked and you're not in this time period.
I am now.
How did?
What?
Where did you? All right, I need to hang out with less magical people. I'm just gonna walk away.
I'm not willing to let this go. I'm gonna try an Arcana to figure out what happened here.
I'm gonna gradually climb off of gently climb off of the flying person.
No,
So-
he's on the floor now because Joey crawled out from under him.
33 Arcana to figure out what's up with Givnaf and how he just got here out of nowhere.
I'm
A
gonna
wild
shake
mage
his
just sent
hand.
him here.
Oh,
I'm gonna shake his hand and introduce myself,
He's knocked out.
and I'm gonna ask him what his favorite song is.
He's knocked out.
Oh, I'm not.
Okay, I slap him awake.
No. Oh.
Come on, wake up, little guy.
I float up and rub my head.
I point at Gibnap and say he did it.
Oh, I just kind of look at him.
Technically true.
Hey, Givnaf, did you
I shrug and float upside down, so I'm at eye level with.
Givnaf, did you kill the fake Joey while you were in some
but in a really
place
creepy way.
unsensitive?
Well, what happened was I followed a Joey, turned out to be the fake Joey. Hey, Joey, you're real, by the way, in case you were curious.
Actually,
thanks,
Givnaf,
buddy.
I should tell you that there are potentially 2 fake Joeys.
Since when?
Well, there was also the shapeshifter that fell through the portal, and he could be impersonating Joey as well. So really, this could also be the fake Joey.
Mineral,
Well, this-
none of these problems would exist if you hadn't done anything.
Well, this Joey had the other book.
Well, he could also technically fake the book. Or he could have acquired the book from the fake Joey and then fell through the portal.
I
Well,
offer
it-
the loot. I offer to the loot bag to the gnome that fell out of the sky.
Hey, no, it's my loot bag. I take it.
Well, in any case, me and Algernon found these ancient elves who were under the oppressive boot of a wizard, and I figured out that Joey was the wrong Joey, and I managed to make Joey and the wizard fight, and the wizard was slain, and the people were free, and I conned some people out of a magic carpet, but then I gave it back to them, and now I'm here, and I feel like I'm forgetting
So-
something.
what
Yeah,
you said-
where's Orange Guy?
No,
What
no,
you're
that's
saying
not it.
is that you left the immortal Joey in the past.
No, that's not it.
So that's not a concern to you then. That's just,
Oh, it's my
So-
mom's birthday. That's what it is.
Oh.
Anyhow,
Oh, yeah.
you're not worried about, leaving this construct in the distant past. You
look,
know,
what happened. Like,
unobserved and free to pursue his own ends.
we need to live for the future, Mineral.
Don't worry, his own ends are...
How could we live in the future when we're not in the future? The future is our present.
Look, stop being so stuck in the past.
I can't help it. I've traveled through time.
From here on out, I'm making you guys sign a form before you use any magic.
I nod.
What will the form
By
say?
the way, my name's Gibniff. Glad to see
The
you.
form will
awake.
say, don't do it.
I don't think you understand how contracts work, Joey.
Do you have a?
I'll get Kensington to write it.
I don't think
that's-
Kensington understands how contracts.
I'm not gonna sit here and listen to that.
Maybe that, although that could mean he understands how they work more than anyone.
Yeah.
Let's continue going through this horrible too.
Oh,
hey,
wait, we're
Kidnap,
here again?
We're in the Tomb of Horrors, yeah.
Dang it, Mineral.
What? How is this my fault?
It's literally all of it.
So,
Ah.
the path winds on a little, generally
That's
untroublesome.
poetic. The path winds on.
And you find yourself coming to a narrowing stretch of path.
Is it harrowing? It's so narrowing.
It's so narrowing that it's harrowing.
Oh god.
There you go.
It's a line.
It is.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was so narrow it would literally just became a line.
No. Yo, don't run into this.
I can fit.
You can all fit, but this chamber collapses into a great chasm with a steady outpouring of black sludge flowing over the edge from cracks in the walls. A torrent jets out from faults in the rough rock of the chasm, falling as a hissing curtain of necrotic rain.
Wait, I've seen this before. Nobody let the sludge turn into a worm and go inside your eye.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright,
But I have lots
Cool.
of eyes. Huh?
If you guys go down into the center, you are not getting back up without some climbing.
okay, what are these tiles?
They are 4 stone masks, similar to what was on the roof of the place. You have not
Oh,
seen that.
jeez. Vampires in here.
Okay.
Is that one actually gold, or does the pug just look gold?
They're actually 4 different colors in the book, but I don't have pogs for all of those, so there's a red, a gray, a green, and a gold. Here,
Go for the gold.
actually, let me replace one of the 2 greens. I think I have a gray. Yeah, there we go. The blue is red.
What?
The blue
You're
is
just
red
fucked.
because I don't have a red.
You're
You just blew my mind.
Guys, what if the red that everybody sees is different?
What if my red is your blue, and your blue is my red?
What if what yours is mine, and what's mine is yours?
What if you say potato, and I say potato?
Do you want to head down into there knowing this is the only path you see?
What if I say potato and you say cheese curd and gravy?
I think.
Okay, I
Just-
take out a day's rations and I throw it into... I just throw it down.
A full day's? I try to catch like a biscuit as it goes over the edge.
I take like a rat, whatever.
You toss it down, and the rain actually just eats it away before it hits the ground.
It's like a full
Okay.
chicken dinner going over
I just wanted to pick up whatever organic material I have to test with.
Yeah.
So yeah, that looks
immediately
nasty.
It's away.
And there's a
Yeah.
curtain of it surrounding this platform in the middle.
Huh.
You will have to leap through the rain, it seems, to get down there.
Do we have anything we can fashion like a raincoat out of?
I don't think rubber or plastic have been invented yet.
I don't think they'd help, but I mean, there are other materials. We could enchant something. Mineral, I'm sure you have a raincoat ritual. You're
What?
always prepared for a
Sorry.
rainy day.
Fashion
what?
Can you fashion some kind of force field around a person?
Oh, what? I'm not like that kind of scion.
I could cast Mare's body.
That's not going to help in this case.